Hey everybody, it's David again from Real Hard Reviews, and today we'll be looking at the newly announced Clutch GM41 gaming mouse from MSI. Let's start off by saying that this mouse was courteously sent to me by MSI, but nonetheless, my objectivity of this review will not be swayed due to it being free. The MSI Clutch GM41 is a lightweight mouse intended for gaming. And I'll be honest with you, this is my first lightweight mouse, so I don't have much of a guideline, nor am I an ultra competitive gamer. Nonetheless, I do dabble in Warzone with a few buddies whenever I get the chance, so I'm more of a casual gamer to say the least. MSI is trying to cater the competitive gaming sphere with their latest creation. The GM41 rocks a PixArt PMW3389 sensor, Omron switches, white feet, low friction cable, and somewhat ambidextrous design with side buttons on the left and a 65-gram stock weight. It's impressive for MSI to have a mouse this lightweight for such a large mouse. This is why it's comfortable regardless of the type of grip we use. The first thing that you notice is its symmetrical and somewhat minimalist design. Nothing eye-catching other than the RGB Dragon logo, which you won't see once you grab onto the mouse. The GM41 has the necessary buttons to be considered a modern mouse. Specifically, I'm talking about two huge left and right buttons, a central wheel with a button, two buttons on the left side, and a last button for the DPI switch on the bottom of the mouse. The side button placements are in a good position and do not stick out too much for me to accidentally press them. The side of the mouse has rubber coating with some grip texture so it doesn't slip around in your palm. Overall, the feeling of the mouse is nice, and I think that it is easy to use for people that use a full palm grip as well. When it comes to cable, MSI knows cable is a drag on movement and tried to minimize the problem. Not only is it a generous 2 meters long, but it also has a meshing crafted by MSI, and they call it the friction free. It is not a revolution, mind you, but there is a small difference, even though it's more for marketing purposes. Considering my daily mouse is a wireless mouse, it is hard for me to get accustomed to having a corded mouse. MSI did not hesitate to put some good PFTE skates that cover much of the bottom of the mouse in a horseshoe pattern. The GM41 slides effortlessly on my mouse pad. Talking about the software, in the Dragon Center, you can also set up your other preferences like DPI, button layouts, and create profiles if you like to switch up your preferences between games. The switches are very durable and should hold for at least 60 million clicks, which is crazy to think about, even for a competitive gamer. Inside the mouse, however, there is a well-known PixArt PMW3389, a 16,000 DPI optical sensor which is used by several highly regarded gaming mice. This sensor allows you to configure its sensitivity from 400 DPI to 16,000 DPI, and it also supports accelerations of 50G and has a speed of 400 IPS. Now when it comes to actually using the mouse, overall I thought it was a pretty good gaming mouse. I'm not a very competitive gamer, so at the end of the day I didn't seem like it was anything different than my regular mouse, but people who love lightweight mouses, this is probably a good fit for you. The only qualms I have with this mouse is its lackluster buttons. You're getting the bare minimum. So if you're using this as a regular mouse, just bear that in mind, that you're not going to have all your buttons for productivity if you're using this on a daily. At the end of the day, I believe the MSI Clutch GM41 is overall a good gaming mouse. It integrates quality components such as the PixArt sensor or the Omron switches, and with a price tag of approximately $55, it makes for an excellent deal. Even though I'm not used to using a mouse as light as the GM41, I understand the appeal, especially in FPS games. Nonetheless, I hope MSI soon releases a wireless version of this mouse, since I prefer the freedom of having no cables. And this brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, then please smash that like button for the good old YouTube algorithm. It helps us a ton and supports the channel. Also, please subscribe and join us on our Discord channel for the latest tech trends in tech. This is David from Real Hard Reviews, signing out.